It is at this point in the ceremony when I would normally introduce the commencement speaker. When I asked our seniors to suggest names of those individuals they might like to have on stage as their graduation speaker, I wasn't expecting my name. When the suggestion was made, I indicated that they could put my name on the ballot, but I will be honest, I had every intention of rigging the vote. Not because I didn't want to speak, but because I thought they probably could have done a little bit better. I think Hannah Rojo must have read my mind at the time, because within seconds, she had made the verbal nomination and took the vote before I could respond. Before we move on, let me give you a little bit of background. In January 1993, I entered the doors of Sumner Memorial High School as a student teacher in the Business Education Department under the supervision of Mary Knowlton. The following school year, I worked as a long-term sub in the business department and finished out the year as an ed tech. After that, I had the rewarding opportunity of teaching 5th and 6th grade at the Ella Lewis School in Steuben. In 1995, I was hired as one of the regular business education teachers and taught for a number of years before Harvey Kelly and Sally Layton took a gamble and hired me as assistant principal. After 3 years in this role, I was promoted to principal of the building. Over the course of my time at Sumner, I developed a deep love for this school, our communities, and most importantly, with the students that I've worked with over the past 17 years. I am married to my beautiful wife, Laura, and I have 5 wonderful children, depending on what day of the week it is. And today, it is my distinct pleasure to be the commencement speaker for this year's graduating class. It took quite some time for me to think about what to say. I tried to get some ideas from different people, including staff members, close friends, and my wife, all with great suggestions, but it didn't feel right. After continuous reminders from my better half that I was procrastinating, he came to me on the treadmill last Saturday. It's a good place to think. Speak from the heart and keep it simple. So class of 2010, you will either understand my simple message, or you will ask yourselves what you were thinking when you voted your principal as commencement speaker. I stand before you tonight charged with the responsibility of passing on a message that will be lasting and make an impression on you. I guess I am supposed to expound upon my great experience and knowledge and provide you some sound advice for you to take away. Let's get serious, shall we? My message is simple. Life is a journey that will take you on many ups and downs, will put you in situations where you question why this is happening to you, while you also are prompted to be thankful for who you are and the life that you live. The question remains for most everyone in this room, how do we navigate that journey? From my life's journey thus far, I offer the following 6 points for you to think about as you begin the next phase of your journey. Number 1, be ready for hard work. I believe you already understand this concept. One thing that I've always admired about Sumner students and their families is that people are not afraid of work. Whether on the water or land, in an office or shop, people understand that it takes hard work to survive. However, with graduation comes an increase in responsibility, and as a result, an increase in the amount of work. Life is not just physically hard work, but life is mentally hard work as well. There will be times when you will wonder how ends will meet financially. You will have to work to pay your bills off. And at some time, you will find that someone special in your life and make a commitment to him or her. Trust me, this commitment takes hard work. Just ask my wife. In the future, you may have children. And after 4 nights straight of having to get up with your baby, you will understand that raising children is hard work. You will have jobs that are thankless or bring about stress and obstacles. There may be situations in your life where you feel that things are unfair and unrealistic. And at this point, you're asking yourselves, isn't this supposed to be a positive message, Mr. Eastman? The answer to this, as I hope you have learned over the past 4 years at Sumner, hard work does reap rewards, and there are no better rewards than finding that spouse or raising children. And in the end, no matter what it is you are trying to accomplish in life, your journey will require hard work. Number 2, follow your dreams. I am fortunate that I've been able to follow one of my dreams while here at Sumner. Growing up in Bucksport, I was able to participate in organized basketball from a young age until I had graduated. Through this experience, I had a dream to become a varsity coach and coach at the Bangor Auditorium. I was fortunate that I was able to coach the girls' varsity basketball team here for 5 years, and during that time, I was able to bring a team to the playoffs one year and to the auditorium the next year. Although a bit cliche, following your dream holds true in the journey of life. We have many successful Sumner High School alumni who have followed their dreams. We can lay claim to successful fishermen, filmmakers, lawyers, musicians, artists, merchant marines, teachers, a collegiate basketball coach, a Major League Baseball trainer, and business owners, just to name a few. You have classmates that have achieved their dreams as well. There were some who had dreams of owning their own lobster boats, and they've achieved that dream. Some of your classmates had a dream of traveling to Mississippi and working with Habitat for Humanity, and they achieved that dream. Yet other classmates have a dream of attending a certain university or college, and they have achieved those dreams. Trying to live your dream requires focus, persistence, patience, and being resourceful. You will come up against obstacles with every dream that you have. Find a way to overcome it and maintain your drive to accomplish it. Number 3, keep things in perspective. Life is too short to sweat the small things. To keep perspective, make sure you have your 2 top priorities. You are your first priority. Take care of yourself, both physically and mentally. Take time to be physically fit, but also take time to do the things for yourself. Read a book, go on a hike, whatever little things you find peace and solitude in. Family and loved ones are next. You owe a huge debt of gratitude to those who have raised you. For 18 years or so, they have worked hard to make sure you have what you need to live and be happy. They have done their best they can, and they love you with all their heart. Make sure you thank them and tell them that you love them. Call them and visit them often, and support them as they have supported you. You will call on them often during your journey.